Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you what my recent go-to foundation routine has been because I have been doing so much less than I normally do because I'm looking for more of an easy, quick, fresher looking face. And so yeah, this is what I've been doing. This is actually what I'm going to do when I start work, minus the eyeshadow. But yeah, so I want to show you guys exactly what I do, what I use, and all of that stuff. So if you want to know, please keep watching. Okay, so my face is already primed, prepped. We're ready to go in with foundation. So for foundation, if I need my face to last all day and I know I need to use a product that's gonna work no matter what, I still totally love the L'Oreal Pro Matte. I do have a foundation, like favorite foundations from the drugstore video. I'll link it down below. Any one of those will work, but this one honestly has been my favorite for just so many years, and it's never ever given me issues. And while I love trying new stuff, I feel like when you find something that just always works, you're gonna end up going back to it no matter what, you know? So, and I'm going in with my e.l.f. Beauty Sponge. Ta-da! So this is the foundation on. It really does a great job of just evening everything over. It's got a very like semi-matte finish. I know that it is called the Pro Matte, but actually if you read the back here, it does say that the finish is demi-matte. So it's not a full matte. It's lightweight. I mean, I'm sure you guys already know so much about this. This is like an old foundation, but I just love it. So this is it on. Now what I'm going to do is go in with concealer. Now for concealer for the everyday, I kind of like something a bit more neutral, but that brightens a little bit. And you're probably like, well, how the heck are you going to do both of those? Kokie Cosmetics did both of those. So this is the Kokie Be Bright Illuminating Concealer. I could have gone a shade lighter because this oxidizes a little bit, but it's okay. This is medium light, and what I'm going to do is still put this down the center of my face, but I just use kind of barely, not too much. I hate when, like, okay, first I got it all on my finger, then I almost dropped it. You need to calm down. Okay. I have a full video where I review this concealer for you. I will link it down below, but the specs on it are, it truly is brightening. It's very light in coverage, which is good for like that every day, but it has enough brightness and beautiful glow to it that it makes you just look so much more fresh and awake. It's just so beautiful, and it's so like barely lightening in the sense that it's not over the top bright, but it does such a good job of just lightening up that area. And this does have like a bit of like a peachy pink salmon undertone to it, which is definitely different for me because I generally will grab something with a yellow base. However, because this does have that coral, it's able to provide a different level of brightening, and I absolutely love it, especially for these just day-to-day looks where I still want that brightened effect, but I don't want it to be so over the top. Okay, now I have to set my concealer because I crease no matter what, and to be perfectly honest with you, this formula is a little bit thin. So it will crease on me way more than other favorite concealers of mine, but because it looks so freaking gorgeous and flawless and natural, I don't mind that it creases as much as it does. And it's not like a crazy amount of creasing, but it's definitely more than like some of my other favorites are. So I just want to put that out there. If you have eyes that are set like mine where you tend to crease because you just have creases under there, this will sit in it. I recommend putting on a very hydrating moisturizer and then going over it immediately and setting it. And that way that should kind of eliminate that happening throughout the rest of the day, like it getting worse. My phone is like so loud. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is set the rest of my face. I like to set it a little bit darker, so I'm gonna use the NYX No Filter. This is in the color Classic Tan. This stuff I've used forever, and honestly, whether I'm looking for like a natural day or like I'm going full glam, I still use this powder. So I do a couple dips in here, and I'm just gonna set everywhere that I did not put concealer, and then I'm gonna go ahead and dust away the Coty Airspun. Okay, so as you can see, the center of my face is much lighter, brighter, a bit more illuminated, and the outside of my face has a bit of a darker tone. So what I'm gonna do now is set my face with my Mario Badescu facial spray. Okay, generally what I would do now is go in and bronze my face. I don't do that anymore for my day-to-day look because, like I said, I already have a bit of that contrast there from the products that I've already used. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do blush. I'm like, what is the word? I'm gonna do blush and highlight. So for blush, I did recently pick this up from Essence. It's a satin blush, touch blush, and it's in the color Satin Coral. This is so neutral. It's so barely pigmented when you look at it in here, and then you put it on and it's just like the perfect everyday blush. It is subtle and soft but bright and pretty, and it adds a little bit of something to your cheeks, and this color can go with any look ever, whether you're going for something super natural or you've got some crazy smoky eye. This is also perfect because it's also very neutral, so it's not going to take away from your eyeshadow look, and it's not going to have an over-the-top blush look for you either. And for highlighting, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Master Chrome. This one's in Molten Gold. I love this. For my skin tone, it is just freaking perfect. So normally I will do my blush first, and then I'll put highlight on afterwards because I want the highlight to be the star of the show. On days like this, I'm going to do that backwards. So I'm going to go in with a highlighted tapered highlighting brush and some of the product here, and I'm going to focus it right on this high point. I mean, I still need glow on these natural days. Like, I can't not have highlight. I have to have highlight. But it's gonna get a little bit toned down and covered with my blush. And I still put that down the center of my nose. I put it here and here. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my highlight on camera. So I'm gonna jump off and do my brows, and then I will come back on and show you how everything looks. But you see how this color is just like, it's so neutral. It's so freaking pretty. It's like the perfect color for that everyday. And then see how I'm using a brush that's large enough, it's almost kind of going over that highlight and toning it down a little bit. That Coty Airspun has been open and it's like, I'm dying over here. Okay, so I'm gonna jump off camera, do my brows, and come right on back. Okay guys, so this is my full face on. This is just like my favorite type of everyday look. Obviously, again, I'm not necessarily talking about the eyes. I mean, I would wear this on a day-to-day basis. I would honestly wear this to work. That I've never been one to shy away from makeup. But as far as the skin goes, everything is nice and neutral and well balanced. I've got enough brightness, but it's not over the top. I didn't do any type of bronzing, but it kind of looks like I did because I've got that contrast there. I've got a very nude lip on, and my brows are also super affordable. I will link that video down below because this product was absolutely amazing and only $5. So if you want to know more about that, check the description bar. And yeah, as far as today's video, I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, please leave it down below. Again, this is just what I have been doing recently for a very natural, neutral, day-to-day quick look. I can get this done super duper fast and it looks amazing. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!